But like I said, let's jump on in. The other thing to consider is that there is a stream delay. So bear in mind what you see as a 3-minute time limit remaining, or time remaining. For you guys, it's probably more like 2 minutes and 45 seconds, not 2:55. So just be mindful of the time differential with the stream delay. So like, I will do my best to call out when the time draws near, but just note that that what you see on screen might be a little bit misleading. So where the hell are we? This is, I'm not sure what the name of this language is, but I think this is the kind of language you would see in Sri Lanka and maybe parts of India. I don't know if it's Hindi. If it is Sri Lanka, though, you can see right here, like the names aren't written in this kind of script. But yeah, I don't know if Hindi is the right word, but in Hindu countries, that is a language you see a lot. Although you don't see a lot of, I don't know if there's a lot of Google Street View available in India. However, we do get a lot of Bangladesh. Well, not a lot, but we do get some Bangladesh in this game. So I'm just going to temporarily plot that there. And I'm going to keep looking around. It could be India. I think there is some Google Street View available in India, but not much. So usually if you get Hindi, you get Bangladesh, but not always. Also, let's look for flags. Let's also look for URLs. Because I can't read any Hindi. If that's the name of this language. I can't read any of this language. So unless there's things written in Roman characters or written in English, then I am fairly useless. So I mean, I can look at road signs, not road signs. I can look at signs on the sides of roads all gosh darn day, but it can only take me so far. So this is kind of a tough one to start out on, but like I said, I think the fact that I think I know what this language is, and I think I'm able to like narrow down the countries helps. Here we go. So we get some English. Undergraduate. Oh, there we go. So theory confirmed. We are absolutely in Bangladesh, or at least we're close, or a neighboring country. But I would say we're in Bangladesh. This, I guess, it's a university. Yeah, it's a university. If nothing else, it might tell us what major city we're nearby. Barishal. So I mean, let's look at this, right? We're not in like a big city area, but we're probably not far from one. So maybe we're on the outskirts of this particular place, Barishal. However, 18 seconds left on the map, so yeah, I'm gonna say we're like on the outskirts. So yeah, here's the university right here. I'm gonna say we're like right out here, maybe. Like there's a bazaar out here. We're definitely on the outskirts, so let's find out. Okay, so we were further north, yeah. That's the kind of thing where like, yeah, maybe we could have eventually gotten a little bit closer by trying to read road signs, that kind of thing. But yeah, so this was the bazaar we just kind of looked through. It's a Barisal Highway, yeah. So I mean, maybe some of that would have been in English, but I was thinking, since the signs we were seeing were very much not in English. Our powers were limited, but that's okay. Do a new round. Let's see where we are. So, wow, well that's awfully easy. City and county of Denver. I wouldn't have off of the top of my head, I wouldn't have guessed Colorado, Denver, Colorado, but that's awfully convenient. So let's plop that there. Let's see if we can find more deets about where we are. Specifically, I suppose I'm looking for road signs, because we're in an alley right now. 664. Let's come back this way, actually, because if we could find some actual streets, like if I could find an intersection, basically an intersection, and maybe if we're really lucky, some businesses nearby. So this is, what street is this? So like, here we go. So this is the intersection of Lincoln and Center. Lincoln Avenue and Center Avenue. So we can assume it is not Boulder. Boulder's a great city too, but We can assume it is Denver proper. The thing is, though, it's not like down. This is very much suburban. This is not like downtown Denver, obviously. Hey, what's up, Nox? Happy to have you join in, bud. Yeah, my thoughts are this is... I don't know how large Denver County is. But we're looking for Lincoln and Center Avenue. This is a bit of a needle in a haystack because... maybe if I could find like a suburb. So, like something to kind of point to where specifically... what, like, where are we in the Denver area? All we know is that we're in Denver. That's all we got. So yeah, if we could find some other sign. Denver Design District, okay. That's something, I suppose. Oh, wait, so what's this? I'm looking for any kind of community thing. Lincoln Streets. Is Lincoln Street like a big street? Like a popular street that I should recognize? It was Lincoln and Center Street, I think. It was the intersection we saw. Lincoln and Center Avenue. Yeah, so there's like, yeah, there's Lakewood, there's Pleasant View, there's Golden. There's all these suburbs. 10 seconds left, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting any closer than this. I'm just gonna do a Hail Mary and see if we're further north, but... yeah, I really couldn't tell you. I have to figure out what suburb we were in. Okay, so we're further south. Actually, that's closer to my original guess. Well, there's Capitol Hill. So if we zoom in... here's Center Avenue. There it is. That means this is probably Lincoln right here, isn't it? Yep, Lincoln Street. So, yeah. We would have had to have zoomed in pretty close. So if we could have found a thing that said we were near Washington Park, that, or I guess Othmar Park. If I zoom out more, it was closer to South Denver or Glendale. So, just one of those things where it's like you found the major city, but can we find like the suburb we're in? That's the challenge. Because yeah, we knew we weren't like in downtown. Although look at this, we actually were pretty close to downtown, shockingly enough. So that's how it goes sometimes. Neburus. What is that? New round beginnings. Brand Sebai and Vrendendal. It is very desert. Very deserty. Very desert-y. Not a lot of obvious things going on. I just gotta pick a direction and go for it. So I'm gonna say... let's go this way. Excuse me. Pick a direction and hope we can stumble up... oh, never mind. That's a dead end. Or it's not a dead end. The road keeps going. But Google Street Maps does not keep going. So instead, we'll go this way. Very desert and very... like, pretty flat. With names that don't really do anything for me. I don't think it's Australia with names like that. It could be South Africa. That Brand Day something. I mean, that could be... I guess it could be Spanish. And if it's Spanish, it could be... whoa. What side of the street we driving on? Unless they're passing somebody. Or if it's a one-way highway. I could see another car. That'd be very helpful. Oh, those are just silos. I was thinking maybe that was something special. See, that's in English. Stop, yeah. Here comes another car. And it's driving on the left side. Okay. What countries would be driving on the left-hand side like that and also have road, or I guess, city names or village names like the ones we just saw? Oh man, if it's Australia, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. But I honestly can't remember what side of the road they drive on in South Africa. I'm gonna say that, yeah, oh, hold on. This was it. This was it, actually. Holy moly, what a lucky find. Rendendal, that was the name of a place. We are absolutely in South Africa. That's huge. Now, it was in a place that was like en route to Rendendal, as well as a few other spots. So, okay, it was further up this way. Yeah, oh, there's the route. That's a route number. I should have been paying more attention, yeah. There's a route number, and here, okay, yeah, here are some little side areas. So Rendendal, which is a more noteworthy place, obviously, down this way. Oh, here's the other one, Newerus. And then, what else? There's a few others, but yeah, these are names I very much recognize. So, okay, wow, that was huge. I was thinking it probably wasn't Australia with names like that. Although if I hadn't seen those signs, I probably would have guessed Australia. Not for any particular reasons, just because when I'm playing this game, if I see like a dry and kind of arid looking place, and I don't think it's Africa or South America, then I've learned to be suspicious and think it might be Australia, because I get fooled by Australia very frequently. Alright, so now we're in a very green areas. Doggy, oh, that's excellent, JD. Dog was very good. I'm not surprised. Doggy sounds like he's a good boy. By the way, when Gracie and myself, when Anastasia and Gracie and I, when the three of us went for fried chicken earlier, there's a really cool place, kind of close to where I grew up. Oh my, kind of close to where I grew up in Illinois, called Alton. Well, it's actually, Alton is the larger town, the larger city. Grafton is the area that we went to, though. We went to Grafton, Illinois, earlier today because there's a really cool place in Grafton called Pure Marquette Lodge. It reminds me a lot of the lodge from The Shining. With, like, in the mountains, the gigantic hotel, giant, like, mountain region hotel. This is in Illinois, so there's no mountains, obviously. There's no snow-capped mountains. There's no blizzards that lock people in, you know, for days and weeks and months on end. So no murderous things happening there. But anyway, it's a very pretty area, very pretty lodge, like very large and very impressive looking, and they do really good fried chicken. And anyway, I say all this because around the area is very naturey, lots of people out on walks, lots of naturey trails, and people taking their doggies. So we saw lots of good doggies today, which was nice. We also went and picked out some pumpkins at a nearby pumpkin patch, which was nice. And there were good doggies out there too, so it was a good dog day. I'm pretty happy about that. What I'm not so sure about here is where the fuck are we? We see Cyrillic characters, and we learned a little bit more about Cyrillic character countries last time. A lot of us, we see Cyrillic characters, we think Russia, we think maybe could be Russia, could be what was it? There were some of the other ones. Could be North Macedonia, could be Bulgaria. In fact, could be well, could it be Albania? I don't think so. It could be North Macedonia. It could be Bulgaria. It could be Russia. It could be Ukraine. Could it be Moldova? No, I don't think it would be. Could it be Belarus? Yes, it could be Belarus. I don't have much to go by. I'm gonna assume middle of Bulgaria. It could be Russia. Oh, wait, hold on. It could very easily be Russia. It could be very easily Belarus. Although I don't know if Belarus has Street View. We know that Bulgaria does. I can't read this. Why am I even bothering looking? Of course I'm not going to recognize any of this. Because I can't read a lick of Cyrillic characters. All I have is green and flat. Like, pretty flat. And it was fucking Russia, of course. Yeah, so that's tough. That's tough, honestly. So we got some points, but... I mean, obviously, it was just outside of Mirevo. Or actually, just outside of Petkovo. Obviously. So easy, right? So that's a tough one. Can I get closer? Oh, now it's blurry. And the sign has this. Oh, I just went past it apparently. Not sure what to make of that. Let's go in this way. This area's happening. Barely happening. It's like blurry, although I don't know if it's blurred. I think it's like there's a smudge on the camera. Oh, never mind, it cleared up. Temporary smudge. He's on his cell phone. What is there anything on the truck? Okay, well, I see Spanish on the truck. And I see very tropical looking trees. So that helps. I cannot go this way. That's a dead end. I cannot go this way. Oh, wow. That's a limitation. So let's go this way then. I thought that was a flag at first. Yeah, not as much to go by this one here. Go this way if we can. So I'm gonna presume Spanish is what we were saying. And it's pretty flat. Well, that's kind of not fair to say. Of course it looks flat right now because we're in like in a village area. Could it be Mexico? Yeah, I guess it could be. I feel like a lot of times when I see Spanish speaking and I see tropical, I tend to think South America. I can't get much out of this, honestly. I'm not feeling very confident on this one, honestly. 30 seconds, by the way. I don't have much to go by. Yeah, I see Nox place their guess, too. Oh my god. It is not Spanish. It's Portuguese. We're in Brazil. We are absolutely in Brazil. Now, where the fuck are we in Brazil? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. So this is Portuguese, not Spanish, that we were saying. I saw the word amigo. I guess it's the same. I mean, Portuguese and Spanish have a lot in common. Where the fuck are we in Brazil, though? Dude. I don't know. It's such a big state. Or big country. That was a pretty lucky plonk, honestly. That was a pretty lucky one. Nox was thinking over in Bolivia, yeah. Honestly, that was a pretty good guess because up until until I saw that global domain on the URL, I was thinking we were somewhere in a Spanish-speaking country. I think Brazil's the one holdout. I think everywhere else speaks Spanish in South America. Well, most other places speak Spanish in South America. But Brazil's all about Portuguese. Probably some Spanish speaking too, if I had to guess. So apparently we were right in Palmas. Oh, we saw that name. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a name. I thought that was just a word in Spanish. And it probably is. Yeah. I am very bad at recognizing Portuguese versus Spanish. One thing is that Spanish has more of the little like squiggly accents above certain letters. I don't think Portuguese has that. Has like the squiggly accents. They have other accents though over certain characters. Oh, they also get this, the C. You see that? Oh crap, I zoomed out. You see like in Fomacao, there's the C with a squiggle underneath. That is a very obvious sign of Portuguese because that's the only language that does that character, I think. But beyond that though, yeah, it's pretty tough for me to recognize. Oh, see, look at this though. That's got the accent over the A. Little squiggles. Unless it just happens to be in Spanish, but yeah, isn't that interesting? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it gets only some of the languages or some of the words get the squiggles because there's one here too. Yeah, maybe it's just like maybe it's just O's and N's that get in Spanish and not A's. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Let's view the summary. So I actually didn't do half bad. If I get above 15,000, I feel accomplished. And rarely do I get well, I shouldn't say rarely. Infrequently do I get above 20,000. In fact, I had a pretty good round, or pretty good 5-round run. The only one I didn't do so well on was this one, but that was a toss-up, honestly. I'm down to go again if other folks are. And as always, anybody can join. The link to join is in the chat. That one right there. Hey, what's up, Corey? And Purple Muffin, thank you, friend. Thank you for that raid. That's very sweet, Purple Muffin. I appreciate you, friend. Let's see what Purple Muffin is up to. Yeah, Port of Geese. Yes, that's correct. It means their port cities are run exclusively by Canadian geese, the really mean ones. I'm lying. I've actually never been to Brazil, but I'm sure their port cities are run by the nice geese. Absolutely. And Purple Muffin was also doing GeoGuessr. How'd your games go, by the way, Purple Muffin? Because I'm just doing world mode. We're doing ChatGuessr, so anybody can play along with us. The link to join is in the chat right now. Guesses are open, as we just had the Hobbot call out for us. And yeah, anybody can play along with us. We got our guesses shown on screen here, and we're just vibing. We're just hanging out. Reduce speed, I think is what this says. Precaution. So once again, is it Portuguese or is it Spanish? I'm gonna default to saying that it's Spanish until I see otherwise. Surely we wouldn't get Braziled twice in a row, right? That would never happen. Never ever do you get Braziled twice in a row. Actually, that's a lie. It has happened. Especially because it's such a large country. And Reinited. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. What's up, bud? You think it is Spanish? Yeah, my heart tells me it's Spanish. Rio Amanian. Or Amanian, I think is how you pronounce that. So if it's Spanish, that's helpful. But now it's a question of what kind of Spanish-speaking country is it? Could it be Spain? Could it be... Oh, what's this? Any names you recognize here? None that I recognize off the top of my head. Definitely Spain. I think you're right. But now it's a question of where are we? Yeah, so yeah, JD put a guess and not so sure on that one. It's too blurry. I'm just looking for any kind of hints. It's very green and very like hilly around here. Dare I say it almost looks vaguely European. So we don't get a lot of Spain in Google Street View in this game, but I almost wonder if it's Spain actually. You're thinking Spain too, Ryan? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's either Reinited or Renited. Or Reinited. I'm sorry. I always like to try to get screen names correct. I try to pronounce them correct if I can help it. But yes, Spain is near the top of my guess list right now. So much of the time, if I see a Spanish-speaking country, I assume South America, like somewhere South America, because there's Colombia, there's Argentina, there's Peru, there's all these countries that speak Spanish predominantly. But it's not dry enough, I don't think, for South America. It's so green and lush and like hilly. Ryan Knight, perfect. Thank you, Ryan Knight. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, I like to get screen names right because you know it's their internet identity. I want to do it right. I appreciate you, bud. Because yeah, Spain is an awfully compelling argument right here. Now, where the hell are we in Spain? If that is where I'm thinking, I don't know. It's a pretty big country. But like some of it's pretty hilly, and also some of it's kind of perhaps somewhat green. Maybe like up here? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Oh, did I run out of time? I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention to the timer. It's a good thing I plonked a guess down then. Gosh dang. So we were up kind of in the northern areas. I was thinking either up here or down here, just because. Like, you look on the map, it's really green down here, it's really green up here. It could have been up here, it could have been over here. Like, it could have been so many places, honestly. But I got pretty lucky with this one. So we were in... Oh, there it is. There's the community name, or the village name. Amanyan. We saw that on a road sign. On a few road signs, actually. Was JD thinking South America? Like, oh, he's thinking Mexico, yeah. Actually, yo, look at this. It's very green up here. That's a really good guess, actually. Oh, and it's even, like mountainy kind of around here. Yeah, I could have absolutely seen it being around here. Closer to Andorra. Yeah, where's Andorra? In Spain. Because... Like I just saw it. But I lost it. But anyway, yeah, the thing is that Spain is a tricky one for me because we don't get Spain very much in this game. So we don't get a lot of opportunities to explore it. Kind of Texas-esque. Interesting. It's cool that you see landscapes like that in Texas, because when I think Texas, I think more flat and more, well, maybe not flat, but a little bit drier. But yeah, it makes sense that Texas is a large state, so you would get some green out there. Green along with the drier areas. Kilometers. Look at that. Kilometers per hour. Or kilometers at least. So that helps. That narrows some things down. And I feel like I've already forgotten. Where was that place that we had earlier where they were driving on the left side of the road? Because it was, yeah, because that was South Africa. It was left side of the road, and it was like the names of places were surprising. Okay, so here they're driving on the right side. So that's that. Again, we're checking things off as far as things to excluding from possibilities. Anything on this truck? I mean, I can't read it, but nothing that is obvious. Yeah, too blurry. Color of the plates? Good question. I can't really tell, actually. Maybe we can see from this other car that's coming up here. Ooh, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I can't tell, actually. Oh, here we go. Transporte. Aldefrola. So that sounds Spanish to me. A lot of Spanish tonight so far. But nothing that points to where exactly. Kilometers in Spanish, probably. But the license plates. Let's see if we can figure out the license plate issue. Got about 1 minute left. I want to say just white license plates, if that helps. Doesn't help me at all. Oh, it's so small. Look how adorable that is. That's so tiny. JD got his guess. You know what, JD? There's one thing I've seen lately that's kind of cool, where instead of trying to get as close as possible, there's a very unique challenge where people, instead of trying to get the highest score possible, they try to get the closest to a single point each round. So it's like, don't get 0, but try to get 1, which is to say, try to find out where you are, and then try to guess a place that you think is probably far away from where you have guessed, but not like super far, not like on the other side of the planet. But like pretty far though. Where are we? I don't know. I'm gonna say like Bolivia. I'm gonna say we're in yeah, Bolivia. I don't know. Could be Ecuador, could be Peru, could be Mexico. It really could be Mexico. It was Argentina. There was a very brief moment where I thought I saw on that truck, I thought I saw a word that kind of looked like Argentina, but I like couldn't read it, and it didn't really make sense for it to be there. So I was like, nah, that's not it. So I'm now remembering that little detail. Yeah, they were white. Cars were on the right side. Yeah, they were driving on the right side. Were you thinking it was... Oh, Italy. Knox, yeah. Yeah, Italy on that one. Or no, oh, JD thought it was Italy. Where did Knox think? Knox was thinking... Oh, yeah, South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. Yeah, because we had that earlier. We had South Africa earlier, and they were driving on the left side. So it was like a recent thing that I was reminded of. Ooh, any flags? Any flag knowers? Well, actually, hold on. These are different flags, aren't they? These look like different flags. Yeah, they are different flags. So, okay, so that doesn't narrow it. Well, maybe it narrows it down. If you know either of these, this flag or whatever that one was. No? Oh, yeah, there it is. But yeah, I couldn't tell you, honestly. Let's keep looking. Another flag here. Looks like the red and yellow one is more predominant. More Spanish. Wow, lots of Spanish-speaking things here. Rosantieri. You know what? It's not necessarily Spanish. I could be wrong. Oh my god, no way we got 2 Spains in a single stream, much less in the same round, I think, right? Are we in Barcelona? We very well could be. Barcelona moment. Is that the Spanish flag, Ryan? I think you might be right. I think you might absolutely be right, Ryan. Whoops. So it's a Spanish flag, and we're. I mean, unless I'm mistaken here, I think we're in Barcelona. Now, if that is the case, this is wishful thinking. But if I could find the names of streets, Vidua de Vives, and then. Oh gosh, I mean, it's good that we've narrowed it down, but I mean, look how big this darn place is, man. We would need some way to narrow down what part of the city. Oh, JD got a thick guess. That was good, dude. Wowzers. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the gosh darn phone. Take the phone into your hand and hold it. Son boy de la blah, 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 blah. Oh, never mind. I got excited thinking maybe that was the name. Oh, hold on. Saint Boy. That's it. B-O-I. Boy. All right. Holy moly. Huge, actually. So, with that in consideration, I can't see what that is. Oh my gosh. This could be huge for us, honestly. This could be huge. Big moment. I'm gonna see if I can find these roads. We didn't start at this intersection, but we started awfully close to it. Vidua de Vives. Where are you? Can I enhance? And my apologies to any Spanish-speaking individuals hearing my piss poor attempt at pronouncing these things. Oh, damn, son. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Arctic systems. So we need to add Arctic. Wow. That might be the best I've ever done in this game. I've never gotten a 5K. I've never gotten a 5K. And so that's the closest I've ever gotten. God damn. Yeah, if we could. So I said I plunked behind the Lidl. That's funny. Yeah. So we were by Kidland, run by children specifically. There's that road name. Yeah. So yeah, if we could have found that road, holy shit, that'd have been like the gameriest of gamer plays. Still, that was a good round. We all performed well in that one. Good shit. Good shit. Hey, what's up, Purple? Oh no, it's okay, Purple. No worries. It probably made you do the verification thing, right? The fun verification. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I could probably remove it. We don't play a lot of games where, like, it's as easy for people to troll. Because, like, when we were doing Jackbox, that's basically why I put the chat verification in there. Because when we were doing Jackbox, Gartic Phone, we had people that were, like, you know, looking for streams to cause trouble in. So that was a problem. But I could probably honestly remove it. It's really not as much of a problem anymore. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Purple. Because the honest truth of the matter is that the verification thing is nice to do, but it doesn't do us a lot of good anymore. All it really does is it prevents well-meaning chat members from chatting. So it's like, I should just remove it, honestly. But I appreciate you, Purple Muffin. That was a very sweet raid. I really appreciate that. How did the games go tonight, bud? We're playing GeoGuessr, obviously. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. You probably already figured that out. And we're doing ChatGuessr, so anybody can play along, just like Nox and JD have demonstrated. We are probably in a Spanish-speaking country once again. Could it be Spain? Ah, could be. I don't think it is, though. This actually feels more perhaps Mexico. More. Oh, never mind. I'm full of shit. I'm full of goddamn shit. More Brazil, baby. Brazil moment. Oop. Brazil, which is in Africa, as we all know. Never once had to verify it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like something that a ton of streamers do. They added it as a feature, I want to say late last year, maybe early this year. And I at first didn't bother with it, but yeah, we had issues, more specifically with Ministry of Tourism, by the way. More specifically with Gartic Phone, because in Gartic Phone, I think it's probably calmed down now that summer has ended. Summer break has ended. So, you know, like the kids, right? Like the kids who want to cause problems and want to troll, they're in school now. So they're being occupied. But for a while there, we were having a lot of problems where there were like groups of, you know, children, teenagers, what have you, that were they were specifically trying to cause problems, trying to troll by like typing hateful imagery, racial slurs, that kind of shit. And Jackbox does an okay job at adding moderation, like options, but Gartic Phone does zero, and I mean zero moderation. You can type hard R racial slurs, and it's like, yep, that's great. It'll let you do it with no moderation settings. And a lot of people have asked the developers, could you give us something, please, God, give us anything, whoops, to help moderate the game, and they have said no. They are unwilling at every step to do just the bare minimum for moderation settings. So that's why I've kind of gone, you know, maybe unnecessarily nuclear, and, you know, like I said, added the settings for it. I don't know where we are in Brazil. Nox knew exactly where we were, by the way. Look at Nox, wowzers. Oh, Nox must have saw something good. That's good, bud. It was Portuguese. It absolutely was, yeah. Did some GeoGuessr. Do you have any like fun clips or anything, Purple Muffin, from like any sick plays you got? As I always love seeing any fun clips you have to, if you want to share them. North Brazil, right? Yeah, you were absolutely right. It was more north. I said, what did I say? I said like kind of center east. Was kind of, yeah, it was a bummer, but and it's a shame because I like streaming that game, but like the fact that the developers are so like unwilling to meet us halfway, I haven't played the game in a while, so I'll probably get back to it eventually. By the way, Rye with the red bomber friend, you got it, homie. You got it, bud. So we have the classic bomber who did a great job. Good job, our classic bomber friend. But it's time for our red buddy to take over the night shift. Here you go, red buddy. No pressure, but it's all on you. No pressure, but everyone's counting on you. And Nox is from Brazil. Nice, bud. Nice. Yeah. If there's areas you recognize, then yeah, that is very good knowledge to use. Very good knowledge to utilize. I am from the United States, and I am specifically from the middle of the United States. I am like smack dab in the middle. I could not be more of a boring Midwestern human person from America. So I don't have a whole lot of like cool things that I can share, you know, about where I am or where I'm from, but it means I have a bit of a decent bit of knowledge about like recognizing various parts of the United States. This could be United States. If it was, you'd see one definitive way to find to determine if it's United States is to see if there's any US flags everywhere, because especially in rural communities, you see a lot of flags. Just in case people get lost, like, what country am I in? You see the flags, you go, oh, okay. So, walnut. Nut. I cannot go that way, by the way, so I guess we're going this way. Yeah, the construction on the roads. Yeah, it could be United States, but no guarantees, though. No guarantees. It could be Canada, actually. So, that is very much a possibility. Yeah, this road sign right here, this street sign is kind of non-standard for what I would expect to see. What that? Show me the knowledge. 843, I see a .com. Yeah, so this doesn't tell us a whole lot. I was hoping we would have seen more of a smoking gun by now. Or flags. Honestly, the lack of flags makes me... Oh, there's a Hummer. Okay, there's a Hummer. That's pretty American right there. That's a pretty American vehicle. That right there, that star right there, could we be in the Lone Star State? Texas moment, maybe? God, I feel like if it was Texas... JD got a good score. JD is a Texan gentleman, a Southern Texan gentleman. If I see a Lone Star... Oh, that's an American flag. If I see a Lone Star somewhere and I see JD get a good score, I think it might be a Texas moment. Town of... What did that say? Lata? Liata? Is there a Lata in Texas? Yes, there is a lot of it. A A lot to Texas, all right? So it's a big state. Jesus, 20 seconds to find a possibly very small rural area. I don't know if I'm convinced it's like in like a big city. I'm gonna say it's like up here maybe. It's almost Yatta. Yatta. It was not. I got fooled. I got fooled. I thought I was playing the big brain games from JD. I was playing the Texas card. There's Lotta. There it is. There it is. Oh, Rise in Texas. Nice, bud. Yeah, JD. Yeah, look at this. So multiple people saw something that pointed them towards South Carolina. There must have been something that I missed. We have a lot of flags. Yeah. Is there anything in the middle? It's just land. Yeah. So I can show you. So I'm in St. Louis. So if you like zoom out. Actually, I guess in all fairness, I guess the geographic middle would be like between Kansas and Missouri. But yeah, I'm in St. Louis, which as far as major cities go is one of the ones that is more centrally located. Kansas City is pretty close to the middle too, though. But yes, I'm in St. Louis, so very much a Midwestern boy. You have a friend in... Oh, very nice. You know the area code. Knox knows it too. Yeah, if you recognize area codes, then that's huge as well. That's a big one. Knox pulled out the dub, by the way. Well done to Knox, bud. Good stuff. Good stuff, yeah. And I got over 15,000. I would say if I get more than 15,000, then that is good enough for me. I'm easy to please. I didn't have any like horrible plays. I had some not good ones, but nothing that was like horrible where I was like in the wrong continent. So I'll take that. GG's to Knox, man. Good stuff. That was a commanding victory too. Look at that, 18,000. That's huge. Good stuff. Yeah, I always tell people, if you recognize area codes, if you recognize areas, or like, you know, that is meta knowledge to be gained. I've had some people ask, like, is it okay if I Google things? It's like, I don't care, honestly. Like, it's not like there's any money in the game. This is all just for fun, just for hecking around. Like, I don't invest anything about, like, you know, oh, I gotta win or I gotta beat people. It's like, if you want to look up area codes, if you want to look up the name of a place, like, I'm not gonna care. Like, what am I gonna do? Right? Like, fact check or try to, like, scrutinize it. So like, if like, I don't care how people play, but yeah, if you recognize things, if you got like that knowledge, like JD said, like he knows like the phone number or the area code because it's a friend of his that is from the area. It's like that is perfectly valid intel to use. You can join. Yes, yeah, you can absolutely join. Yeah, we got the link right there at the linky dinky. Hooftwig and Moichwig. Where the fuck are we? Look at these little barbershop clicky boys. Little barbershop cylinders. Where the hell are we? What the fuck is this place? It's very rural. It's very rural and very unknown. Is there anything on this? Oh my god, those are some words. Dang. Not so sure. Do we only see... Oh yeah. So here I can show you. If you click that link, that ChatGuessr link, it'll bring you this screen here. What you want to make sure is you log in. Up here it says like log out on my screen, but you click the login purple button and you want to log in with your Twitch account. Once you're logged in, you would look at the game from my screen, same as we're doing right now. Like, you can see my screen, you can see the Google Street View, and I'm clicking around. So you're kind of along for the ride. Like, you're along for the ride and you see what I see, but you can make a guess separately. By the way, I think those were yellow. If anybody cares, yellow license plates, if it helps. But yeah, so you see what I see, but you can make guesses independently. So you would go over to this screen, you would plonk wherever you think we are, hit the guess button, and that would submit your guess. You can only make one guess per round though, so make sure you feel pretty confident. And again, be mindful of the time limit, because on my screen it says 40 seconds left, but there's a stream delay, so for you guys it might be more like 30 seconds. So just be mindful of the stream delay, be mindful of the fact that what you see on stream might not match the reality of the situation. Where the fuck are we? I don't know. I don't know where we are, and I don't have much confidence in the language that I've seen, or just how flat it is. This is a hell of a Hail Mary. I've heard Denmark is very flat, and these names are vaguely Scandinavian, vaguely Danish. I have zero confidence in this, so I'm gonna say we're fucking around somewhere in Denmark. We were in the Netherlands. Okay, in the Netherlands. Not half bad. I got middle frag. De Koog. Midden Ireland. Ireland. And there's I shouldn't laugh, but we're near De Koksdorp. Clearly. Oh, got some Wendy's Tasty Burger whale. Did you get the Baconator whale? If it has the O through the line through it. Yeah, I don't know if we saw an O with the line through it. Cause, well, let's see. Here's some. I know there's that's like a Swedish thing, isn't it? Like the O with the line through it, or well, hold on. Oh, you were saying, yeah, if we see the O with the line through it, then it's Denmark. Well, we see some of them. When I think of that, I think Sweden. Although, and none of them have it either, actually. Yeah, what country would have the O with? Oh, here we go, Norway. Norway's got it, so maybe it's a Norwegian thing. Sweden has umlauts sometimes, which is actually a good reminder. I forgot that Sweden has umlauts sometimes. So, Swedish umlauts. Interesting. Finnish is weird. Finland, I can make zero heads nor tails out of. They have umlauts as well in Finnish, apparently. But yeah, I don't see a little thingy, little O through the line through it. So maybe that's just Norway then. Got the bacon. I was gonna say, I think Whale's a Baconator boy, a Baconator lad. GG's to. Oh, by the way, Blavi. Thanks for joining in, Blavi. Hope you're doing well, bud. Let's join in and do a new one. A curse word in Finnish. I only know a few words in Finnish, and it's exclusively because of the game Noita, because Noita was made by Finnish developers. I know the word Noita means witch in Finnish, and I know that Minä, if I'm pronouncing it right, is Finnish for mine or my. By the way, fuck you, Baltimore. Let's see, Baltimore, Maryland. Hell yeah. I don't actually mean fuck you, Baltimore. If anybody is in Baltimore, I do not wish you ill will. I do not wish you ill. But what I do like is that one YouTube video, Big Bill Hell's car dealership. And the opening line, the iconic opening line is fuck you, Baltimore. So anyway, where the fuck are we? We're in Baltimore, obviously. Well, probably, maybe, obviously. But where within the confines of the city? So, Washington Street and Biddle, a little Biddle. Washington and Biddle. So, can we get Washington Biddle JD with the fucking thick score? God damn. JD said, downloading into my brain the exact coordinates. Well, this will shock you, dear viewer, but there's a couple of streets in Baltimore, just a few. What else? What else could we glean? Was there something else that JD saw, and Blaffy for that matter, that like gave them the knowledge? Because I mean, I could spend the next minute just looking for Biddle and Washington. There's a train tracks here. Maybe that's a thing. Just look for railroads. I'm assuming railroads would show up. Whale also, yeah, Whale says fuck you, Baltimore, but he means it more pointedly. Whale says, I know what I mean, Alex. Biddle and Washington. Yeah, I'm looking for railroad tracks, and I'm looking for Biddle, and I'm looking for Washington. But good golly, Miss Molly. I feel like it's a needle in a haystack at this point. Hoping to get lucky. Here's Pratt Street. That's named after Mario. Washington. Oh, fuck. Washington. Is it Boulevard? Oh, it's Street. God damn it. I thought I had a gamer play in mind. Damn, man. People have found things. Or it was a lucky plunk. It could have been a lucky plunk. Let's find out. I said here. I got middle frag. I got 4990. JD with the top frag. God damn. So we were right here, Washington in the middle. Yep, sure enough, it is exactly what we thought. So JD said right around this middle school. Good stuff, bud. Good stuff. Hey, what's up, Iros? Good to see you, bud. Let's see. Let's scroll up here. Denmark and Norway have the little O with the line through it. Nice, Blavy. Thanks for sharing, bud. Football related reasons. Why must you hurt me? Oh wait, is it like am I hurting your feel? Am I breaking your heart because I'm unaware of football related things? Because you are correct. I don't follow sports very well. So if there was recently a heartbreaking football thing, or that Baltimore caused, I'm unaware of it. Got the late plonk, Ross. Hey, buddy, we'll take those. We take those. We knew we were somewhere in Baltimore. It's such a question of where. Oh, very good. Actually, yeah, Irossi was like, we're somewhere in Maryland. Or Maryland, right? Yeah. Yeah, Maryland State. Oh, the fucking Mario thing. Yes. It's a me, Mario. Yeah, we all saw the trailer, right? Maybe not everybody, but a lot of us have seen the trailer. I hope it's good. I hope the movie's good. The trailer looks nice. And the Mario voice, The thing about the Mario voice is we haven't heard very much of it. We heard, like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. And that's all we heard, so. Well, maybe there's more to come. Bowser, I think Bowser seems cool. Honestly, I'm more excited about Luigi than anything in the world right now, actually. I'm so excited for Charlie Day as Luigi. So, that alone makes it worth the price of admission. Jack Black as Bowser is sick. I'm kind of excited for Fred Armisen. Or, I'm sorry, Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong. I'm excited about, Seth Rogen as motherfucking Donkey Kong. I can't not have a smile on my face when I say those words out loud. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is such a fun phrase to say out loud. If you're ever having a bad day, say it out loud yourself. You and everybody in like a 10-meter radius will begin giggling. It is guaranteed. Guaranteed professional gamer strat. The king of second bananas, dude. Yeah, I hope it's good. I mean, kids, well, let's be honest, kids will like it. Kids are gonna enjoy it, and like the animation looks pretty. Where the fuck are we, by the way? I don't know. Could it be Malaysia? It could be. What countries out this way would have like this script? I'm gonna say something very stupid. Is this Arabic? This particular script? Because if it is, it's just so tropical out here. It's so tropical. So I mean, Malaysia. I don't think it's Philippines. Could it be Indonesia? Malaysia would make the most sense. Well, I say that. I don't really know, obviously, but I could see it being Malaysia more so than the Philippines, or maybe Indonesia. But I don't know enough about the difference between what Malaysia looks like versus what Indonesia looks like. We see quite a few of both in world mode in this game. Also, I would like to escape this little black hole I'm in, this parking lot. I wish to get off Mr. Bones' wild parking lot ride. Can I go this way, please? What do you say, bus? What say you? Jarish. Jarish kinda is shaped like the name Indonesia or Malaysia, which is to say it has the letter Y in it, so therefore Malaysia confirmed. Yeah, I think we are like in a closed loop. Hey, it was Malaysia. Sure enough, hell yeah, it was Malaysia. Yeah, it's like we were in like a stuck closed loop. Picture is laugh whale. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Wasn't too sure. Dude, JD, holy moly. The big plays, yeah. So it's way close to Singapore, like super close to Singapore. Singapore is an interesting one because it's a very small landmass, but there's a fuck ton of Google Street View. So as a result, it gets quite a lot of representation in world mode. Less so in a diverse world, but definitely in world mode. Charles Martinet, he is in it. Yeah, apparently, I don't know who he plays, but he is in it. And I'm guessing, knowing him, he will probably voice a few smaller characters. If I had to guess. Yeah, just not as Mario. That's right, not as Mechro. Is a oh, it is a street. Very nice, Nox. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So that's how Nox was able to get a little bit closer. That's good. It was a Sanskrit. Is that what that text was that I was trying to like decipher? Because yeah, that was unexpected to see, honestly. If I get close, yeah, we don't see any of that out here. So I guess that was like just a courtesy thing. But yeah, it's not like it's written in Sanskrit. The penguins, yeah, the penguins were fun too. I'm just so excited for Charlie Day as Luigi. That makes me so excited. Maybe we could get that Luigi's Mansion movie spinoff that now more people are finally waking up to realizing it's what they want. I've always maintained that once discussions of Mario movies started to become a more confident thing, I've always maintained that what people secretly want is a Luigi's Mansion movie. They just don't know that they want it. And now I think people are waking up to it. Wake up, sheeple. Indonesia. Hey, I was just saying earlier, I was not sure about Malaysia versus Indonesia. Now we have an answer. However, where the fuck are we in Indonesia? You will note that it's several islands, including this one. So, let's see. Terrain, Cosmo dan Mirage, Barnito, Homo Merdeka. Are there any of these words that would indicate like an island or a territory? I'm just gonna plonk there for now. Got the plonkings, but it's not a confident plonk. It's an uncertain plonk, if you will. But yes, but Indonesia almost assuredly. I thought it said Dan sucks. Like, hey. I know Dan, he's a good guy. Dan doesn't suck. That guy's great. Oh, Jakarta. That's a word I know. It's a name I recognize. And I definitely know where it is off the top of my head. It's over here, though. Is this part of Indonesia? Yes. Yes, it absolutely is. I say almost confidently. This is part of Indonesia, right? It's not part of Malaysia? Yes. Yes, it is. I am pretty confident. Yeah, Jakarta. Province. Hold on. Is that the name of the province then, or like the island maybe? Let's put this inside there then, because there's the dotted lines. It's tricky because I don't really know what words to zero in on. Like, oh, as far as names of places or like names of like a city. Or a suburb, or a territory. It's a fire department, right? Looks like a fire department. We see a fire department on the map. Jakarta's a little bit of a dense area. A lot of things packed together. So this feels like a needle in a haystack. Holy moly, JD. God damn. Someone nerfed JD. He's become too powerful. Holy fuckles. Holy fuckles. It's chuckles. Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't fuckles. Let's find out. Give me the damage. Ooh, I couldn't overlap JD. JD with the top frag spot, man. That's impressive. Good golly. That's amazing. So, we saw a bus station. And where was that? There was like a fire station or something resembling a fire station. Maybe that was just a bus stop. Maybe I'm wrong. Something number 15. Wonder how he feels. Yeah, I wonder that too, JD. Like, I wonder if Charles Martinet wanted the role, or it's very possible they offered it to him and he like didn't want to do it, or he felt like he couldn't do it justice. Charles Martinet is like a really interesting dude who I think is very in tune with knowing how his voice, like what his voice is good for, as far as like the characters that he plays, like how to like spin things in like new and like different ways. I think he has a better idea of like Mario as a video game character than probably anybody. Perhaps maybe even more so than Miyamoto. Just based on things he says in interviews and and how he has like lobbied for the character to be used in video games and whatnot. So like maybe he realized the movie Mario is going to be distinct from video game Mario, and he was like, I don't know if I want to like encroach on that. Maybe he wants them to be like, there needs to be like a boundary and never the twain shall meet. I don't know. I'm you know, speculating here. But yeah, I wonder that too, JD. Like, I wonder if he's like, no, it's okay. I'm not like offended by this because this is how I would prefer it. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Your life role, he's sitting on the side. Yeah, I would hope that that's not how he would see it, but yeah, the other thing is he's such a sweet guy. He's like such a sweetheart. I've met him before. I got him to sign my copy of Mario 64. The first video game I ever played. I got the man behind the voice to sign it, and he's so cool and so fan friendly and like such like a teddy bear of a human being. So yeah, I would be like really sad if I would be sad if anything in the world makes him sad. He needs to be protected at all costs. And then there's Donkey. Dude, Whale, if we could get a Donkey Kong movie, like a Donkey Kong, like featuring other Kong characters, I would hope actually, I would hope Chunky wouldn't die, but I would hope there'd be maybe a brief reference. I would just want somebody to say, and then there's Chunky, and then nothing else. Well, and then that's like the end of the meme. Who would play Chunky Kong is the good question. That's a tricky one. Central part of the city, yeah. Yeah, because we saw Central Jakarta, wasn't there? Or something like that. There was it's West Jakarta. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. It took away his thickness. Yeah, they deleted his ass. Give us Mario's ass, you cowards. Actually, if they wanted to do anything brave, they would make Mario piss everywhere. Time to take a piss. Alejarvi? Vasa? Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna not attempt to pronounce it. I'm gonna just embarrass myself and or offend an entire country of people. So I will not attempt to pronounce it. Although I don't know where the hell we are, so I'm just gonna start going this way. We are driving on the right-hand side of the road, which is to say the correct side of the road. No, I'm kidding. Where the fuck are we? I'm not sure actually. Ian McKellen to play Chunky Kong. I'm just trying to like I'm trying to resolve that in my brain how that would quite work. I guess he would just need to do the voice and not any other things, right? Doesn't matter like what he looks like, right? Just needs to be able to do the voice. He's a classically trained Shakespearean actor. His range, I'm sure, is way greater than any of us could possibly imagine, honestly. Could Ian McKellen play motherfucking Chunky Kong in the Donkey Kong animated movie that has not been announced? I would sure... you know what? Yes. Yes, he absolutely could. He can do no wrong as far as I'm concerned. Color of the plates? Good question. Let's find out. They look white. They look white with a little blueness to it, maybe? A little bit of a blue guy there. Blue boy. Might be Swedish or Finnish. It could be. Yeah, my thought is somewhere Scandinavian, but beyond that, yeah, I got nothing. It's very like big trees, no obvious hills or mountains, very flat. And no, I mean, we had umlauts, which does not really narrow things down, but it's very green and not overly coastal that I can see, but there's just forest everywhere, so it's hard to say. The gravitas the character deserves. Yes, the emotional depth and drama that Chunky Kong has always lacked in the one video game that he's in. But McKellen is gonna take him to new heights. I believe in the Ian McKellen Chunky Kong approach, the Shakespearean interpretation of Chunky Kong. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one at all. Man, there are so many fucking times where I think to myself, maybe we're in the Scandinavia land, and then I plonk, and then it's in the Netherlands. That happens a lot. And you know what? I'm late game changer. Netherlands. Don't show me. I don't want to see it. Ah! It was, god damn it. It was Finland. Yep. Now I'll go ahead and show my hand. What was it that like flipped the switch into thinking Netherlands? Because the thing on the side of that truck said like something and then like a word that like began with HOL, which made me think of Holland. And maybe I'm wrong here, but I think the Netherlands used to be called Holland, but I think I'm incorrect, or I might be incorrect at least. But that was like a little flipping of a switch that said like, oh, maybe. But yeah, it was very much Scandinavia land. It was in Finland specifically. By the way, JD is unstoppable. This man is kicking ass and taking names. Barely did not reach the top frag though. Barely. Nox got all of our asses. I got third frag. Not too bad. Yeah, so that was by 400 points. 400 points difference. Good stuff. GG's. Yeah, I think the thing is, I think Nox had like one big play where he like got big points, and JD kept getting the top frag, but like he would get like 4,900, and then like the next few were like 4,800, 4,700. So it's like there weren't as many like big, like above and beyond other people plays. That's awesome. That's awesome. What a fun game. Never got that many points. We got a screenshot here. I gotta go back and clip it. That's worth saving. Netherlands has yellow plates. Good to know, Nox. Good to know, bud. That was close. Geography knowledge. Dude, Whale, this is why I play this game, because I'm right there with you. I am, I feel like I feel that by playing this game and under the threat of embarrassment by like having stupid plays, like that one time I didn't know where Portugal was. That's a moment I don't think I'll ever live down or let myself live down. So it's like, under threat of public embarrassment, this is like a game that like forces me to try to get good. And you'll note I said try to get good, no guarantees obviously, but yeah, this is like a thing that definitely helps. Meters, but also feet. Look at that, in metric and imperial. This to me screams Europe. Oh, yellow plates for that matter too. But I'm a little bit surprised they had metric and imperial measurements. That was not at all expected. Got some yellow pings. Yeah, we call those the plonks, JD, and you were plonking like the best of them. DPD, United Kingdom. There it is. United Kingdom. Yeah, this looks British or United Kingdom-ish as AF. Now, what could the DPD stand for? Department of Plymouth. Departments. I don't know. I'm just gonna plonk right here for now. We could find like a name of a place. Well, for one thing, a country confirmation would be nice, because there's no guarantee we're in England. We very much could be in Scotland. Package deliveries. I like that too, actually. You're right. Yeah, that sign said Yale. I didn't make any mention of it. Is Yale the name of a place? Oh, JD. Oh, unfortunate. Because yeah, I was wondering if that was like more of a hint than I was thinking it would be. Oh, so I was like, that's Google Street View, and just backwards. Whoop. It's a cool, look at that little caboose. That's kind of neat, isn't it? That's neat. That's cute. I could find something. I keep going into these parking lots, man. Going down these dusty roads. Oh my god, another. You know what? Can I skip over? Yes, I can jump. I jumped the gap. Gabriel Court. I mean, it's definitely English, so it's not. I don't think we're in Wales. Because Welsh is a very noteworthy language. Can I read that sign? Hunslet Moor. That sounds very British. Damn, dude, I'm not sure. I'll leave my YOLO plonk. I'll leave it. Yo, Speedy, well done, dude. That's good. That's some good shit. I did okay. I did just okay. It was in Leeds, or right just outside of Leeds. Well done, Speedy. That's a good guess, dude. Holy moly. Well done, bud. Yeah. Let's see. So what was the name of that one place? Actually, that was probably not the name of the... Oh, there's Jack Lane. Yes, that was the name of the street we just saw then. Got some good ones. Rossi. Our representation from Britain, by the way, our British gentleman. Also got pretty good there. There are some times where if I'm playing GeoGuessr and I know Rossi's playing along, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like looking around and I'm thinking this place looks kind of European. Looks kind of European in general. And then I see Irasi guess, and I see him get a lot of points. I go, all right, we're probably the United Kingdom, aren't we? Not always, not always. JD got me early with the Texas bamboozle, man. I was like, JD's a Texan, and this place looks Texas. And I guessed, and it was South Carolina. The classic South Carolinian Texan switcheroo. Seen it 1,000 times. Lugo, by the way. Lugo. Not sure if I can recognize the language off the top of my head. Latina, Ferrara. Irasi with another pretty good guess there. They're driving on the right-hand side. It's very foggy. Suddenly. Or no, it's snowy? I don't know what I'm looking at, actually. But, yeah. Overcast, at least. What's that say? Rishi. Puerto Sabato. I'm not sure about this. Auntie. What that mean? You think it's Italian? I wouldn't disagree. It could be. I wouldn't think Italian, like as a first guess. But oh, okay, now I'm starting to come around to it. You see two Z's together like that? Ooh, buddy. No guarantees, no guarantees. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Oh gosh, I love that video. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. We're seeing more Italian confidence. Now the question is, where the heck are we? If it is Italy, whence in Italy? I should maybe have been paying more attention to the names of places, because that actually could be helpful. Just putting that there as a holdover. As a temporary measure. Because we saw some... Oh, is this one? Vasto? I'm gonna put that there for now. I saw names where I was not sure... Like, they seemed unique. I was like, I'm not sure I recognize this. Although, look how gray and foggy it is. And is this snow? Could this be snowy? Because if so, get some snowy and kind of mountainous areas. It doesn't look mountainous necessarily, but yeah, this is snow, almost assuredly. So, yeah, I'm gonna say we're like further up this ways. Oh, okay, well, dang, dude, I should have stuck with my original guess. Well, or, no, my second guess. I think my second guess was like right... Oh, actually, my second guess was here. So, it would have been... I would have been probably pretty... I would have been equidistant. What video is that? I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little dancing cat emote. And there's a voice singing in Spanish. And you see an Esso gas station. But petrol station. Or the GNs. The GNs. Not sure what that stands for, I'll admit. Oh, yeah. Let's see where Nox got. Yeah, because Nox got a big one. You saw Lugo? Oh, shit, you're right. Yeah, yes, if you're looking around Bologna, then yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Holy crap. Good stuff, Nox. Well done. Yeah, we were all in the right general vicinity. Yeah, we're all in the right kind of little cluster right around here. So that's pretty good stuff. New round begins, my friends. Let's see. Chickens. Now, one thing that I know from pretty first-hand experience is that Hawaii has hella native chickens. Oh my god, Speedy. Well done, Speedy. That's why they call you Speedy, bud. That's right. Holy crap. We got some cacti. Were there cactuses in Hawaii? I don't think that there were. That's more of a dry place. And this is... Look how pink and green. This is so colorful. I love it. This is more dry. But some, yeah, we get some tropical things too. Jesus, I'm so impressed. In less than like 30, probably about 30 seconds actually, 30 seconds or less. Speedy gets a nearly perfect game on that one, perfect round. Amazing. JD recognizes the cacti. Oh snap! Could be big. Now, license plates are white. Okay, are white. They're white. Be really cool. And I can't read anything here. Be really cool if I could get a beat on the language. Oh, hold on, what was that on the dumpster? Telecore. Does that? I don't know if that tells anybody anything. It does not tell me anything. Could this be Mexico? I think the answer is that it could be. Yeah, you're thinking of Mexico right now. The like style of houses and like that roof shape, that roof kind of pattern. Zalm. What in the world? What kind of name is Zalm? I don't think that's Spanish. Could be, but it's the downside of these residential areas is that you don't get as much, as many businesses. Hold on. Enhance. Nope, not that way. Go back. Bob. E-Spirit Bob. JD remembers Bob from PSO2. We all remember Bob. Dang, man. I'm really not sure here. I don't think it's United States. I don't think it's... I don't want to get seduced by the siren call of a potential Texas guess. I'm gonna plonk for now. Right there. With... Oh, I can't go that way. Not a lot of confidence, but I'm plonking. Oh, dang, dude. Oh my gosh. So, a few things to note here. Speedy with the gigantic brain. That was Dutch. That was such a wild card. I was like, wait, what the crap is this? You're right. And that's a really cool thing to know. Speedy knows their shit. You can tell Speedy is a well-traveled individual when it comes to this game, because they recognize, yeah, it looks kind of vaguely Spanish speaking, kind of. I was thinking it looked more like Mexico, but yeah, something Spanish or Mexican or South American. But the Dutch speaking aspect of it, it's like, okay, it's got to be this island. I'm guessing Speedy has seen this before, so Speedy probably knows this game super well. So this is off of Venezuela. Interesting. Oh, there's Aruba. Okay, of course the Beach Boy song, yeah. So this is probably a rare case of Dutch being spoken in like a tropical South American looking area. That's a real good find. Irasi was not too far off either, relative to the rest of us at least. Costa Rica. Irasi said Colombia. That's a good guess actually. Yeah. Dang, dude, I got bottom fragged that one, man. I got a few. Suriname also has something like that too. Is that, or Suriname maybe? Is that also around here somewhere? Where they speak Dutch in an area that is not considered commonly thought of? Yeah, I'm looking for it. There's Panama down there. Dutch oh, right. Yeah, Denmark had a bunch of colonies at one point. Well, they still do. They have Greenland, right? Greenland is a Dutch colony. They would probably speak, they'd probably speak Dutch there. It's next to Brazil and it's teensy tiny. Oh, this does ring a bell, actually. Ring the distant bell. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, they got some here too. Good stuff, bud. That's good stuff. Yeah, see, we're all learning. We're all learning, and that's great. That was a tricky one. I missed Bob. Yeah, same, JD. That was a fun one. That's good stuff. DK. I'm thinking, yeah, oh, I was talking earlier about, yeah, Greenland and Denmark. Because, yeah, I think Greenland is like a territory of Denmark or something like that. Denmark has Greenland, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, the acronyms, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. I learned that because of this game, actually, because in the battle royale mode where you're like you get eliminated. There was a couple times where we were playing it and we saw a thing that said Greenland. So I selected Greenland, and at the end of the round it said, you selected Denmark, and I was like, I did? So that was like how I learned that that's like a territory of Denmark. So see, we're all learning. Well, at least I'm learning. I have much to learn, clearly. Red soil. Very, very red. We're on Mars. Probably not. We're probably not on Mars. But, I don't know. Could be somewhere in Africa. Soil this red. And, yeah, tropical, looking foliage. And, yeah, very tropical. Oh, also very blurry. There we go. I was like, we're gonna load this photo? God dang. Yeah, very tropical. Speedy, as always. Speedy being a speedy individual. A really bold and I mean, not bold, but a very correct guess. Speedy was probably able to ascertain quickly the country, not just Africa, but which African country. What would I guess? It is kind of hilly and hella tropical. What are some African countries that are hella tropical and kind of hilly? I mean, Kenya is such an easy guess because it's on the equator. And equator makes me think like hella tropical. I don't know about Kenya being like hilly though. I guess it could be. It could be like Ghana. It could be like some of these areas. It could be like Guinea. Or oh, we've had it in Gambia before, I think. We've had the Gambia come up. Not just any Gambia, the Gambia. Bad guess considering it's a pretty good guess in my book, bud. Yo, Nox also. Nox with some sick plays. Well done, friends. Well done. Delicious pork. Oh my god, now I'm hungry. Some delicious, fresh, fried, roasted pork. Sign my little hobbit ass up, please. Yeah, give him the coverage. Yeah, that's actually a fair thing too, because we're playing world mode. I know not everybody loves world mode. We could do a diverse world as well, because that's a fun one too. A diverse world is fun. Makes sense. Dang, dude, I don't know. It's very red. It's very tropical. I'm doubting my Kenya. Yes. But where else could it be though? Some of the countries it has coverage. That's a fair point, because yeah, there's a lot of countries that don't have Street View, Google Street View. Because yeah, if you want to, you're welcome to share that information. It's completely up to you. I know of some that don't have it, but there's lots that I don't know. Dang, man, do I want to go more coastal? Because yeah, Somalia wouldn't, Tanzania wouldn't. I'm gonna plunk into Ghana. It was Uganda. Dang, I should have stuck with Kenya, dude. At least I would have gotten closer. Yeah, at least it's something. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. So we got, yeah, Kampala. Or Kampala? Is that an RN or an M? I think it's an M. Kampala. So I bet there was a sign somewhere that said Kampala that people recognized. The world map. Yeah, I know not everybody likes the world map. I like to start with world map. But a diverse world. The thing about a diverse world is that for me, it's really tough. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy all of the game, obviously. But a diverse world is like really tough for me because it rarely includes North America. At least when I've played it, it rarely includes North America. And I'm from North America, so it's like that's the one time I get like a hometown advantage. So we get Tunisia, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya. Okay, so we get a pretty good blot, but not a ton. Rwanda just got... That's cool. I would have never guessed that they would have added Rwanda. That's kind of nice. Speaking of North America, well, yeah, probably North America. This seems like it would be North America. Ridgedale Avenue, we get Morristown. 287. Can I get closer? Yeah, this is absolutely North America. No state indication yet. But I bet we'll find something. Oops. I want to go under the overpass. I don't want to teleport above the overpass. Oh, driving. Oh, were they driving on the left-hand side and I didn't even notice? I can't read that, by the way, because that would also be very helpful to like point out. Because then you can use the knowledge of what countries drive on the left side. Cube Smart. If the area code helps anybody, then that's nice. But it helps me. It helps me 0%. Boontown. Boontown, yes. Moving trucks. I guess that Cube Smart is a storage place. Be nice to know what state we're in. Atlantic? I mean, somewhere east-ish, East Coast-ish, probably. Atlantic. Could it be Atlanta? The lost city of Atlanta? Could it be more like northeast? What have you? Could be. Ridgedale. Once again, all this Ridgedale action. Wegmans. I want to say that's a northeast. That's like a northeast thing, right? Oh, purple. We like changed seasons suddenly. A change of the seasons. Ridgedale Avenue. That's it. Dover. First name Ben, last name Dover. Yeah, really the only thing I can get out of this is that we're somewhere northeast. Could it be Pennsylvania? Could it be... Traffic fines doubled. Someone to have by now have seen a Capitol Grill. To have seen like a road sign that said like what state we were in. Virginia, Washington, New York. I'm gonna say we get a lot of Pennsylvania. I'm gonna say it's Pennsylvania. Not a confident Pennsylvania. Knox and JD and Irossi. Knox especially. Goddamn. I got third frag on that one. So it was. I said just outside Allentown. It was. Is it Pennsylvania or New York State? I think it's New York State. Kind of hard to see where the boundaries are sometimes. Star position faces north. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Always faces north. Yeah, you could get a lot of that, couldn't you? Vienna. Yeah, we see a lot of Singapore. Records an indoor location. I've never seen like an indoor location. That'd be kind of cool. I've never seen an indoor location in this game, but I'd be curious to try to... Oh, it's Jersey. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this Jersey? Yeah, New York State doesn't go down this low. This is Jersey. Yeah, New Jersey. So that means... Yeah, there's Morristown. There's the Wegmans we just saw. Yeah. Cedar Knolls. Oh, wait, nope. No, I'm full of shit. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. No, I think it's in New Jersey. And throw you at nonsense places. Yeah, it's done that too. I feel like A Diverse World has done that too. And I don't fault either mode for doing that, because that's just part of the challenge for me. I got sub 15, by the way. I like to strive for 15 or greater. Yeah, let's do some of a Diverse World. That sounds like a nice way to mix it up. Because I think it's more challenging, personally. But that's part of the fun. Hey, what's up, Meerkat? You think it's easier? Interesting. No moving, Speedy? Alright, see, people that do like the no moving, no zooming, like that's like GeoGuessr gamers, right? I'm a GeoGuessr scrub. So I need to get more knowledge before I have a fighting chance in that mode. There's a number of streamers I follow that do quite a bit of GeoGuessr. And because they've played the game a lot, they're able to tell a lot based on very little information. So like you see the no moving challenges, it's like, god damn, they're operating on a whole new realm of existence. Speedy, yeah. I was gonna say, Speedy, we've seen the kinds of plays you've made, but I can tell you are a well-traveled, either literally well-traveled or well digitally traveled with this game, because yeah, your plays have been very impressive and slightly terrifying. I'm beginning to wonder if you might be a well-built android who is one day going to take over all of human civilization. But in the meantime, you're biding your time, getting good at GeoGuessr. Also, I don't know why I'm going this direction, but we're confirming that they're driving on the right-hand side. That's an interesting kind of sign right there. I can't make much out of it. A meta, dude. That's the thing too. Getting the meta knowledge is huge. Meters, so metric system. Yeah, having a lot of really good meta knowledge. I mean, I've seen people where they're able to tell based on, you know, the Google Street car that is shown and the color of the license plates and the like glitches in the camera and like marks on the like in the sky or like in the background. Just based on very, very little, they're able to like narrow it down to like 3 countries. It's like, what the fuck, man? That's just insane. Insane in the membrane. No moving would be nice, Knox. Dude, I mean, we could maybe try it, but God, it's miserable for me because I'm like, I have so little to go by. I guess it'd be a good lightning round if we just wanted to go fast and eat ass. Go fast and just like blast through them. Like 30 seconds, just fucking YOLO plonks. Ling Deare? Is that... I don't know what that is. That's not French, is it? So for instance, where the hell are we, Alex? I don't know. I don't know where we are. Could this be French? Maybe? At first I was doubting myself. At first I was afraid. I was petrified. But now... Well... Go and put it down. It's not particularly confident. We're kind of like out here in the sticks, though. I'm gonna plonk it there until I see anything else that convinces me. Meerkat's got it, or at least the country. Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is probably better than mine. I don't think it's Kansas. I don't think we're in Idaho. I'm not confident about the French guess. Oh my god. It was French Canada. French Canada. Yeah, Quebec City. Speedy knows that with and honestly it makes sense because you saw how mountainous and how like there was like water spots around, you know, some bodies of water. Some little riverways, some streams. We saw the trees. It was very foresty, very naturey, and I don't think of France as being naturey. I'm sure it has naturey spots for sure, but we got Canada. Yep, that's a tricky one too because I don't know if I've ever seen this far east into Canada, like close to Quebec City. Yeah, New Brunswick. I don't think I've ever seen this far in east into Canada. Usually when we get Canada, it's like Saskatchewan or Manitoba. Maybe British Columbia. Useless in North America, Speedy. As somebody who lives in North America, you saw how useless I was this round, so honestly, I'm right there with you, bud. Yeah, you're right, Meerkat. That was it. You felt like it felt or it smelled Canadian, JD. You were correct. Yeah, JD said Ontario. Yeah. Honestly, that makes perfect sense. It all makes perfect sense. Same font as America. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, if the font is familiar but a different language, a French language perhaps. So I gotta remember, French does not mean France. It could mean Canada if it's looking stereotypical, maybe stereotypically Canadian. I think they might speak French also in Belgium, maybe, but yeah, Belgium's more, well, I think consolidated. Yeah, this seems like more dense. Belgium. Would they speak French in Switzerland? I feel like probably not. It was, yeah, and we saw signs and meters. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. All right, what else we got? Is that a body of water in the distance, maybe? Let's get closer, maybe, and try to find out. It is nearing midnight. We'll probably play a little bit longer, but I can't stay. Whoops, can't stay up too late because, of course, I got work in the morning. Much as I wish that I did not. I have to get up at a not silly hour. Yeah, I know they speak a lot. So if we were seeing signs predominantly in French, then that's not necessarily a huge giveaway. I feel like I should recognize that flag. If that's where I thought that was. So we are somewhere, perchance, in the Middle East. Wow, Alex, are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we're somewhere in the Middle East. flag was that? I feel like I should recognize that. My knee-jerk thought is Jordan. It's not much. It's not much to go by. But that was what hit my brain when I saw that color scheme. I was like, Jordan? And I think we've seen Jordan before in game, so it means it has Google Street View, I think. And of course, I can't read a lick of the text that we've seen, so I can look at road signs all darn day and it won't do me much good. The sign said stop at the line. Yeah, Beercat, you've probably seen it before. Meerkat knew the good stuff. Once again, a diverse world is tricky. I think at least it's tricky. Wish I was better at recognizing flags. Really, a lot of it is just happens over time, you know, with memorization, I think. And just recognizing the pattern. Could it be Jordan? Where else could it be, like, around here? I think I actually can't remember if Lebanon has Google Street View. Does, like, Pakistan have Google Street View? I want to say no. Yeah, knowing that meta knowledge is, like, really helpful. Knowing what countries have it, which countries don't. Not too bad, not too far off. 10 seconds. Speedy got a real good one. I'm not surprised because Speedy is a verified expert. Super good at this game. Oh, not bad. So my plonk was not too far off then. So yeah, it was Jordan. So that was the Jordan flag then that we saw. Got a bunch of Canadian friends. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you haven't been there, but yeah, you've interacted enough. So yeah, you know what's up. The other Canadian. That's cool. And lots of Canadian lore. That's what we're gonna call it. Yeah, Canada lore. Nox was thinking, oh, interesting, the UAE. I guess they would have Google Street View, probably. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they would or they wouldn't, but it makes sense that they would. What's up, Pelican? Oh yeah, it'd be !CG. Boop. They do have it in the UAE. That's a really good guess. Because I would have not even thought about that, but that makes perfect sense that they would have it. Yeah, it makes sense that they would. I would kind of think Saudi Arabia would as well, but I don't think I've seen it in Saudi Arabia. But it was a legit guess, though, honestly. What else we got? I want to say this looks like Thai. Gold label. As always, you can hear the confidence in my voice. There's not much of it. It is very tropical. And what I would presume Thailand would look like. So, well, I'm just gonna put this as a temporary thing. Like down kind of in this little strip. Like around here, maybe. The thing about this kind of language is that I've got before by Cambodia. I don't know how much Google Street View is in Cambodia, but I'm pretty sure I've confidently said it's Thai, therefore Thailand, and it turned out being Cambodia. And I was like, dang, I thought I was a genius. That's scooters. They're scooting. One drives left, one drive. Oh, really, Speedy? I did not know that, but that's helpful to know because we're seeing people driving on the right. Now, I don't know which one it is, but after this round, then I'll have been able to figure it out then. Meerkat's trying to... Oh, yeah, on mobile. Yeah, but this would probably be pretty tricky on mobile, honestly. I hope the ChatGuessr thing would work on mobile. I guess I've never... I don't know of anybody... Well, that's not true. I think I've heard of people trying it. The ChatGuessr plugin thing on mobile. So I think it should work. Actually, come to think of it, I think I tested out one time just to make sure that it worked and that I could like get to the page on my phone. And I think I was able to do it. But it's very inconvenient because, yeah, you got a teensy little screen. And you're looking at my stream which is, which already has like compressed things a bit. 50 seconds, and I don't have a whole lot to go by. We got the two British homies helping us out here with some guesses. Very tropical, and lots of villages, and straight kind of dirt and gravel paths. It's not much to go by. I feel like I'm not really getting much by looking at the signs. Like, I've determined that I can't read the language, and I don't know what the flags are, so I don't know if this is the Thailand's flag, but if it is, it does me no good. Person waving. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick to this kind of area. We'll see. Just want to guess along, Meerkat. By the way, it was... Oh, hold on. Which one is it? Was it Cambodia? Oh, fuck. Did I get Cambodia'd? I think I got Cambodia'd. I sure did. Yeah. So there it is. So Thailand drives on the left-hand side then. Cambodia drives on the right. I never knew that, but that is very helpful. So I was only one country away, so I didn't do too bad, though. I think we determined Vietnam does not have Google Street View. And I don't know about Laos. Laos? I want to say that they don't, but I don't know for sure. Myanmar does not. Bangladesh does, obviously. We had Bangladesh earlier. It's weird that India appears not to. I always assume that India would have Google Street View, but I don't think that it does. Laos is just a little bit... Gotcha. That's a good point, too. Some countries do, but not much. Vietnam did, but they got rid of it. That's a shame. Construction site, judging by the... Ooh, the safety standards, Meerkat. I mean, that can at least give you some hints. India have some wacky coverage a while ago. Was it only, like, temporary, though? Ooh, South Korea? No, Alex, it's North Korea. If you see Korean language, it's probably South Korean. God, I think pigs would fly before North Korea would get coverage. So South Korea, but whence within South Korea? Well, there's a lot of places. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a few cities in South Korea. Just a handful. I mean, I could try to pattern match. I could try to like match the patterns of things that I see on the sign here, and just squint to the map and just try to get lucky. It's not like an overly big metropolitan area, so it's probably not like a big city. An entire chicken nugget, one whole chicken nugget, Meerkat. It's a bold claim. An entire nuggie. That's a lot. Don't know what we can get from this. Oh, well, that's something. Well, that's perhaps something big. So is that a word? Let's try to match. It's like Gyeom sung. Ooh boy. If it's a touristy area, then you would think would be fairly not small. It would show up without too many zoomies. But here I am, requiring more zoomies. The entire nugget. An entire nugget. It's a bold one. Or you're saying you would eat like an entire chicken as like one nugget. Like the chicken, an entire chicken is the nugget. An entire chicken becoming nuggetified. Man, I've probably scrolled past it, haven't I? It's a touristy area. Unless that's not the name of the city, maybe that's like the name of something. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's closer to Seoul if it's a touristy thing, maybe. But dang, man, I don't know about this one, dude. I'm not sure what much else I could get from this. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, honestly. Just one. Okay, just a regular nugget. I gotcha. Oh, did I scroll past it? It was... Okay, so it didn't show up here. Oh, there it is. So it was really far south then. Really far south. Hey, Rossi. Had a good one down there. Very nice, very nice. So, I went too far north. Too close to the capital. That's a tricky one, dude. Yeah, it's a big... It's a small landmass, but there's a lot of stuff in that small landmass. It's quite a lot. Where could this be? Where could this be at? Is this last? This is the last one for this particular bundle of rounds. Well, well. In all fairness, that might just be the brand. It not necessarily is not necessarily indicative of like the name of the place necessarily. It could be anywhere in Oklahoma. St. Peter's. Is there a St. Peter's within Oklahoma? Within Tulsa, that is, as like a suburb, perhaps? That'd be awfully convenient if that was the case. Would Tulsa have a lot of suburbs? I mean, this is very rural. So, I think we're near Tulsa. But like perhaps on the outskirts and like the rural communities on the outskirts. I bet Irasi probably put a guess near Tulsa, and I wonder if I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Pumpkin Center. It's a shame they didn't call it Pumpkin Hill. Missed opportunity. Let's keep looking. I should not invest too much. St. Peter's. There's a St. Peter's in Illinois. Oh, hell yeah. Get the horns. Hell yeah. These dudes are cool as hell. These dudes are cool as hell. I know nothing about these people other than I think I would get along very well with them. St. Peter's. There's a St. Peter's in Illinois. There's a St. Peter's in Missouri. We get a lot of St. Peter's representation in the Midwest. So it's not necessarily Oklahoma. But Tulsa could be a red herring. I'm just so happy we got to see those homies. Those guys remind me of people that I like went to college, went to high school with. So I would be friends with those dudes. They're doing me a favor. They are doing me a favor, plonking me in Midwest land. I mean, I don't think it's St. Peter's, Illinois, or St. Peter's, Missouri, because I've been to St. Peter's, Missouri very recently. In fact, I was actually there a couple days ago. Lakeview in Tulsa, in Oklahoma? Are there lakes? There's rivers. Lakeview in Oklahoma. River. Canadian River. Lakeview. Dude, I don't know, man. That's a wild card I was not expecting. I don't think it's gonna be Tulsa then, yeah. Damn, we got mained. Oh my god. We got mained. Maimed and mained. Oh, I'm sorry, Nox. I saw that comment too late. I'm sorry, bud. God's country, because because gas is subsidized. And we and the American flag. Yeah, right on the border too. Canada and America. Unexpected. Completely unexpected. Let me guess. Sinclair. So where was the St. Peter's thing? There it is, St. Peter's Country Store. We see St. Peter's Country Store come up before we see the name of a place called St. Peter's. So the Tulsa was a bamboozle. The St. Peter's was a bamboozle. God damn. Brutal. What a brutal round. And I'm not the only one. We all kind of struggle with that one too. So there's the lakes. Mud Lake. What a sexy name. Square Lake. Cross Lake. So, okay, Lakeview makes sense. Yeah, no, I would have never guessed Maine. I thought for sure it was Midwest. But this is about as rural northeast as you could possibly get. That's crazy. But informative. Like, again, we're learning. Hey, Game & Browse. What's up, guys? Yeah, Game & Browse. That's, speaking of Missouri friends, Missouri and Illinois and, like, you know, Midwest friends, Game & Browse, they're primarily a YouTube channel, but they stream as well. They've got a great YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys joining in. Thanks for joining in. And it was fun getting to play the what was it? It was the trivia stuff back in Missouri GameCon. It was a fun time. Yeah, Game and Browse. I don't know if they stream too much, but definitely for anybody who wants to like check out some cool gaming channels, Game and Browse is a really cool YouTube channel for sure. Really cool peeps over there. They did a very good job running the trivia show. That was or the trivia game. It was a fun time. Not my best round, by the way. Not my best round. Not my worst. We got second place. Speedy getting top frag makes sense because Speedy's a fucking gamer. All right, Speedy's the gunner of this group. That's some good stuff, bud. Some good stuff. That main guess was tough, man. The Budweiser. It had the... Oh, shit. Did it, Game and Browse? Shit, dude. You're probably right. I bet I missed it. What a unique hint. Tulsa on one side. St. Peter's on one side. But the silhouette of the state, man. Huge. Huge observation. Not New Mexico. Well, probably. Probably not New Mexico. I was dangerously close to New Mexico. I was on a state bordering New Mexico with the guess I had made. Oh man, that's a good one though. It's a good round. I can do one more, maybe two more. We'll see how it goes. I'll make no guarantees. As always, if anybody wants to play along who is not already playing along, the link to join in is in the chat right there. All you'll need to do is make sure you log in with your Twitch account, because if you click that link, in fact I'll show you on my screen, you'll want to check the top right corner, make sure you're logged in under your Twitch account, and then you'll be in good shape. Oops. Oh god. Trying to close. There we go. There's the music we're listening to. Boop. So where the hell are we? Oh, we're in a very pretty place wherever we are. This bridge feels familiar. This feels kind of familiar. I think we might have seen an area awfully like this in a previous iteration. And I see cool vending machines and I see a unique Asian character set. I want to say we're in Japan. Doesn't tell me much, necessarily. But I'm gonna like plonk. I don't know where I'm gonna plonk. I'll say like I want to say it's like on either extreme. So I'm gonna plonk in the middle to be safe. This is strangely familiar, though. I feel like we've seen an area very similar to this in a previous version, in a previous round. Unless that's a very convenient name for a territory, I don't know if this is going to do much for me. I wish I could zoom out and have it still show me like the names of like the individual places. Like I want to pick areas that are more out there, because this seems like it's still. Well, these are actually kind of out there, aren't they? Yeah, they're kind of mountainous, and this is very mountainous. Let's keep looking. Anybody can read Japanese? I know JD knows quite a lot of Japanese. He speaks it pretty gosh darn well. Speeds it and reads it really gosh darn well. So he might have an upper hand here. Yes, he knows. JD says, "Don't you worry, Alex. I'm contemplating. I'm planning my moves. Like a chess grandmaster plotting his plays." Wherever this is, it's very scenic. It's very pretty. And I like it a lot. I just wish I could remember what that area was that I'd seen previously. Because yeah, we previously saw a place that... Okay, it was further south. So I was back here. We previously saw a place that looked very similar. And yeah, it must have been somewhere around here. So I guess further south means you get more... Oh, dude, Game & Browse. Holy crap. Well done. My gosh, that's incredible. Yeah, I guess, like, down here, it, like, more like the southern areas, you get more... Well, I mean, I say you get more mountainous, but again, you get a lot of mountains on here, but it's, like, so green and so nature-y. Very pretty. So that's the name of... Hold on. Is that the name of a... Of like a... I'm not sure what the word to use is. Not states, probably, but, like, territories, maybe? Because yeah, JD points out that we saw that word. Yeah, aboke. Is that maybe that's the word? So we saw this name, which makes sense. But I don't know if I would have been able to zoom in on that alone. Because yeah, I was here. Fukushima. Interesting. But Game and Browse had a really good one. Really good stuff. You can read some Japanese Game and Browse. That's incredible. That's a huge skill to have when you're playing a game like this. That's awesome. Used to be a travel destination because of a gorge. Oh, but it's closed now. That's a shame. Is it like not safe to drive through, like that kind of thing? Because of like not landslides, but like rocks falling on, like rolling off of cliffs, like falling onto streets, that kind of thing. Speaking of pretty areas, this is pretty as well. Although its prettiness does not include a ton of helpful info. I can see some languages. That person is probably driving with the flow of traffic, so they're driving on the right-hand side. So perhaps Spanish. Not guaranteed, but perhaps Spanish. And very kind of European. Kind of sort of vaguely European, and wow, very, very picturesque. Yeah, kind of hilly, kind of sort of mountainy. Could be Spain. It could be Spain. That sign had something. Or tropical. That's a little bit unexpected. Tropical plants. Tropical foliage. Actually, hold on. Okay, yeah, just mowing the lawn. Nothing like overly specialized. And I'm trying to writing some things on like various things. Remember, I was thinking Spain, and it could still be. Those like tropical plants kind of threw me. I mean, that was maybe just a rare outlier. Well, I say that. I mean, look at these things. So, there's a highway down there. I almost wish I could jump down to there. If I could skip on down. If I could just tumble down the hill. Dang, man, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go for Spain. I'm gonna say like, this is not a confident Spain guess. It would make so much sense for it to be in like Colombia or something. It was in Brazil. No, hold on. It was, oh, West Spain. Okay. It was in, what is this? It was like next to, like, south of Gijon. Okay, good. That was a tricky one. That was a really weird one. Speedy got a really good one. Where's Speedy? Speedy was right hard. So, I was close insofar as North Spain. I don't know why I thought north. I was just thinking like green and hilly. But wow, that was a tricky one actually. 19,000 away. Yeah, Irasi. Woo. Yeah, what was our? Were you thinking South Africa or South America? Yeah. Oh, that was the Pelican guess. Oh, dude, Irasi. Honestly, Irasi, I respect it because Irasi and I have gotten very New Zealanded over the past couple streams where we're just like, man, where the fuck is this place? And it's either like Western Australia or it's New Zealand. So many times where we're just like, we have no clue. So a lot of times, if you need a Hail Mary, that's a valid option. Also, look at this cool, like, sine wave thing we got going. That's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of neat. Yeah. And yeah, Mexico. Mexico is a weird one because, like, you see Spanish, the first thing that comes to mind is Mexico, but But yeah, unfortunately, we don't get a lot of Mexico in this game. It's hard to suss out for me, at least. So much so where whenever I see a thing that says Mexico, I'm always like, are you sure? .com, by the way. What else we got? .com, High Street, South African Institute of Auctioneers. South African Institute. Awesome. So, that's cool. Somebody called Joe. That's something. High Street. Alright, well, if we're in South Africa, as you so claim, where? Where in South Africa? The 5-head play. Like I said, I totally get where Rossi was coming from, because yeah, I too have wanted to do that stuff. What? Oh, these are not... This is... I thought this was a person. I was like, what are you standing next to? They're both mannequins. Some leatherwork. And White Cliffs, Dover Street. That is good. Dover Street is good to know. But where are we exactly? Like, what city would be really cool? It's a big city. I think it's a big city. Knox with a like pretty dang good guess, man. Pretty good one. A dang good one. Covered parking. I mean, I want to say we're like in a not insignificant city, so I'm gonna say like. I'm gonna like plonk my guess to a more substantial area. For a second there, I was like, no way. ZA, yes, that's definitely it. Olengsa. City is this? Oh. No, not that. We're on the intersection of Dover Street and this one. Southwest Gauteng College? Is that the name of a city? And I don't know. Model train exchange. That actually does sound kind of cool. Yeah, that sounds kind of sweet. The gardens. Not just any gardens. City mag. We are. Yeah, but what is the city? I want to know. Oh, hey, wait. Is this it? Ronsberg? Wherever it is, it's a not small city, so it should show up fairly easily, you would think. But I'm not seeing it. So it was just outside Johannesburg. So I should have gone more north. All right, so show me the damage. Oh, Ferndale. We saw that one. Dang, I was hung up on this. Here's Rheinberg. There it is. So that's what I was looking for. And that's probably the name of, again, like the name of like a suburb of sorts. Tough ones, but at least we knew the country. I'll take it. This. Not quite sure what to make of this necessarily. Let's keep looking. Nice blurred out mystery object. Not sure what that is. We see flags. Oh, buddy. We see flags. Oh, never mind. I don't think that's helpful at all. That's just the gas station, I think. Dang it. We're in the country of the gas station. Hold on. If that helps anybody else, then be my guest, but it does not help me, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it does not help me. Yeah, I'm not sure. Based on this text. Not what I'm expecting to see. Well, I guess I don't know what to expect to see, but... The C with a little accent and the line over the U. We're driving on the... right side. Yeah, we're driving the right-hand side. I want to go with this one. There's not much there. Ah, sure, I guess. Maybe we'll see other signs for things. Maybe we'll get lucky. What language could that be? Could that be Polish, maybe? Dang, man. Tricky one. This is tricky. It's very flat and very green. Right around here, at least. What are some, like, types of names? So, using Poland as an example. Where's Poland? Up here. They definitely get accents above things. They get the little squiggles under the E's, though. Yeah. I'm not convinced. Could it be Romania? I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced. Oh. LT. LT. What in the world? Could that be... Where's Liechtenstein? Luxembourg, Liechtenstein. Or Lithuania? Where's Lithuania? Up here? I bet it's Lithuania. LT. Yeah, this is a bit of a Hail Mary. I'm gonna say Lithuania. Hope for the best. Let's see what the damage is. It was Lithuania. Okay. Man. What would I have guessed had it not been for that? I probably would have just said Poland. And honestly, Poland wouldn't have been that bad. Only one, well, yeah, only one country away. That's a tricky one. Latvia. Lori's travel. Oh, Latvia's right above it. Interesting. So it could have been Latvia then. Oh, you're saying the .lt. You're saying .lt is Latvia. Oh, interesting. So I used the wrong method but landed on the right answer. It's like the meme where like there's the person grading a math test and the person's like you used the wrong method but you somehow arrived at the right conclusion. Somehow. Pepsi. Not sure what that unit of money is. That monetary unit is. There's a big roll of something. Probably a rug. Speed with a real big guess. By the way, very tropical. Well, pretty tropical at least, and pretty mountainous. Which way do I want to go? I'd actually kind of like to go this way, but I guess we're going this way. Tropical and mountainous, and the language... I'm not so sure on the language. Yeah, not so sure on this one. Escolar. I mean, it could be Spanish, it could be Portuguese. This is such a frequent quandary that I run into. Wouldn't get the country without the... Oh, interesting. So the car meta was what helped you. Oh, is there like a brush fire happening here? It's like smokiness. Yeah. Oh, it's probably a controlled thing though. This guy seems like he's on it. IL group. Is there a place in South Africa? I'm sorry, South America. You can tell I'm getting tired, by the way. For some reason, Uruguay sounds nice. I think my mental state is deteriorating with me getting tired. So my ability to plonk with confidence is diminished. Is it Spanish or is it Portuguese? This is something I recognize in Spanish-speaking countries, but that doesn't necessarily help. Who knows where these trucks could be from? Man. Mountainous and pretty darn green. Does Uruguay have mountains? I'm doubting my guess, man. I'm gonna say Paraguay. Paraguay, semi-final answer. GT, motherfucking Guatemala? No way. Motherfucking Guatemala. We got Guatemala'd. Wow. Yeah, I was not, I mean, I was in the right. Actually, no, I would have been in the wrong hemisphere. Never mind. Yeah, I was thinking South America for sure. It's Guatemala. So there's the camera meta that helped Speedy. Speedy says I need a challenge. Honestly, guys, I think I might wrap up here. I'm more tired than I thought I would be. And it is 12:30, so you know I should wrap up. I should end it on a good note. Well, on a pretty good note. Speedy did win. Speedy, you got a commanding win. Although I didn't embarrass myself too harshly, and actually Nox wasn't too far behind, and Nox only did a 4-round game that one, so Nox could have easily dethroned my second place. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Gaming Bros using that Prime Gaming. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, Gaming Bros. That's very sweet. Like I said, if anybody wants to check out some cool new YouTube gaming center channels, Gaming Bros runs a really cool channel. I checked out their stream. I'm sorry, their channel after the Missouri Game Con, because again I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, and Missouri Game Con was a couple months ago, and they did a really cool job of running one of the trivia shows that, well, actually a few trivia shows that happened, trivia games rather, and we're very involved with the convention itself. So that was a good time. But I didn't realize that they were also on Twitch. So that's really nice too. So I appreciate you guys. That's very sweet. I really appreciate that. Very kind. But no, this was good. This was good, and yeah, we're ending on a pretty dang good note. Anytime you see something Sion, it is Spanish. Portuguese. Oh, nice, Nox. That's right, because Nox knows from firsthand experience. That's the equivalent. Yeah, I know to watch for that C with the squiggle at the bottom. I know that's a Portuguese thing, but yeah, the C and then the A with the accent and the O is also very good to know. So something Sion, or Sion, I suppose, is Spanish. Good to know. Last second clutch. That was a last second bit of knowledge, because if not for that, I would have gotten like maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500 points. Unironically, living in Missouri in 2022. Can you believe it? Can you believe my short little ass living here? Yeah, I grew up in Illinois, but I've moved to St. Louis out of college because I got a job out here. So that's where I am, bud. That's where I is. But that's gonna be it for the night, friends. Thank you to all who played. We had a couple new folks join in and some familiar faces as well. Thank you to JD and Dave and Arctic for playing PSO with us. It was a great time, and I'm already looking forward to more games.